Welcome to Neon Cobra. Let's kick into it. Fantastic. So this week, I'm going to pivot a little bit. We're going to talk about Defender for Cloud. This is a very interesting one. I get a lot of questions about this, and it's very difficult to navigate, if I'm honest. Microsoft's been really good about providing, free Defender licensing in specific areas. So if you buy your business premium, as an example, you'll get your Defender for Endpoint. And there are productivity SKUs you can purchase, or at least that's how we label them at Pax8, where you can do Defender for Server Endpoint. Now, this only scales up to 60 servers, which, realistically for a lot of SMBs, that's going to be more than enough. But where it starts to fall apart is when you start looking at the Azure version of Defender for Cloud. That is really the top tier equivalent or the top tier version of this product. It will leverage Azure Arc, which we covered in earlier videos. It'll plug into environments, whether it's in Azure or on-premise, and extend its Defender service. Now, it's more than just EDR at this point, right? Because you're going to be using the cloud services, you have the ability to funnel into, say, a Sentinel, an Azure Sentinel for a SIEM. You have compliancy and risk regulations also built into this as well. So if you're trying to do, PIPEDA, HIPAA, PCI DSS, you can actually leverage Defender for Cloud and its compliancy modules, as well as Azure Arc to monitor your overall infrastructure. Generally, when you start looking at just your basic, I need to protect the server, certain items tend to get overlooked, right? Your platform services, if you're using Azure SQL DB, the host pool itself, the hypervisor, your XDR or your EDR is not going to see this. But because you're leveraging Cloud Defender for Endpoint 1 or P2, as they're currently named, and at Arc, you're able to see well beyond the scope of your regular system, giving you a much higher view of the environment. This is something we're seeing more and more requested in the security feature. Just installing an antivirus program or an EDR isn't going to cut it anymore. You have to protect all avenues. And Cloud Defender P1 and P2 gives you the ability to do that and centralize it all within Azure. Really, really cool topic. A lot to learn on this one. Check out the blog. Thanks for coming.